Hello everyone, this is RJ from Game News USA, back today with another NFL recap. And this week we're going to go over the Week 13 NFL games. Nobody had a bye, everybody played on this Thanksgiving week and weekend. So lots of exciting things happened, including the first game that we're going to talk about. The Detroit Lions defeated the Chicago Bears 23-20. I kind of had a spaz out video about Matt Eberflus and his horrible clock management at the end of that game. Gave it all my heart and soul when it came to ripping that man to shreds. The Bears have already fired him, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse now. So glad to see the Bears moving in the right direction there. The Lions able to win and continue their long winning streak. So, if you'd like to see more of a breakdown of that game and that situation, check out my channel and please remember to subscribe. Another Thanksgiving game we got, the Dallas Cowboys defeated the New York Giants 27-20. Cowboys, they've won a couple games in a row now. They're looking to stay alive in the playoff race. Giants are flat out tanking, no doubt. The Miami Dolphins lost to the Green Bay Packers 30-17. Didn't come as a surprise. Warm weather team going to a cold weather city this time of year. You're going to notice that's a theme. But yeah, Packers looking good and looking sharp. And Dolphins still fighting for their playoff lives with Tua back. Then we had a special Black Friday game where once again the Kansas City Chiefs find themselves in a nip-tuck situation, not able to blow out a team that they were huge favorites against again. The Chiefs were able to win 19-17 once the Raiders were called for an illegal shift penalty at the end of the game when they were set up in field goal range. If you had told me at the beginning of that game the Chiefs' third-string kicker would make 4 field goals and the Raiders' star kicker would miss 3 field goals, or 3 points, I would have said, no fucking way did that happen. But it did, and the Chiefs barely escaped again with a win. Something is wrong with this team. I just know it. You can put your finger on it. You can tell. But they are the back-to-back defending champions with an 11-1 record. Give them credit where credit's due. A win's a win. Then we have the early Sunday window. The Chargers were able to beat the Falcons 17-13. That's a harder game than it looks, people. That's a West Coast team going East Coast, and they were able to get the victory. Harbaugh's done a really great job there for the Chargers. Should be in consideration for Coach of the Year. Then we have the Steelers beating the Bengals 44-38. Again, the Bengals have no defense. Joe Burrow fumbles here and there, but he can't do it all, man. This is just a lost season for the Bengals, and they need to hire Bill Belichick. That's just my opinion. Steelers looking good. Russell Wilson, 414 yards. Holy shit. Steelers may be a team you have to look out for. All right, we had a really interesting game. Cardinals lost to the Vikings 23-22. Kevin O'Connell was really good in one-score games. I believe only John Madden has a higher winning percentage in one-score games all-time NFL history. And the Vikings are 7-1 in one-score games this year. So they are very good in these situations. They're 10-2. Who the hell would have thought the Vikings would have been 10-2 after losing Kirk Cousins and now going to Sam Darnold? But there they are. Arizona still has a lot to play for, fighting for that division in the NFC West. And next up, it pains my heart to say this, but the New England Patriots lost to the Indianapolis Colts 25-24. I got to give mad props to the Colts for be willing to go for that too. I just wish they couldn't get it, but they did. Patriots tried the 68-yard field goal to win. They didn't get it. I agreed with the call. I thought you had a better chance at making a 68-yard field goal than you do a Hail Mary. That's just my opinion. But Colts pick up the victory. And next up, this was just sad, man. It is time. It is time for Aaron Rodgers to retire. The Seahawks beat them 26-21. They had a lead early, but again, Rodgers did not play well later on in the game, and the Seahawks were able to get the victory. They lead the NFC West with a 7-5 record, and the New York Jets are 3-9, and their season's completely cooked. And this is not what anybody expected, except yours truly, who called it from the jump. And then we had Washington laying the smackdown on the Tennessee Titans 42-19. Jaden Daniels had an excellent game, an efficient game with 4 touchdowns. They look like they're trying to get back on track because they are currently the 7th seed in the NFC. While the Titans, although Will Levis had showed some promise, they're sitting towards the bottom of the NFL standings. Next up, we got Texans, Jags. Texans were able to defeat the Jags 23-20. There was a big hit done on Trevor Lawrence that caused shockwaves around the NFL. He literally was shaken like a Tua style on the ground. And people did not really like that. So yeah, that happened. Then we go to the later games in the later window. How about the Rams taking care of business on the road against the Saints 21-14? I feel like the Saints have been playing better, and this was a good win for the Rams to keep 6-6 and keep within that division. Then we had the Bucks defeating the Panthers 26-23 in overtime. The Panthers took the lead late, and the Bucks were able to tie it, send it to OT, and then win in OT. The Panthers are starting to turn things around. Bryce Young is starting to get an opportunity. He probably gets to play next year and see what he does, because I do see progression there with him. He doesn't seem like a total bust like Jamarcus Russell or Ryan Leaf right now. The Bucks needed to win this game to stay within earshot of anything playoff related, and they were able to win. Then we had the Eagles beat the Ravens 24-19. Justin Tucker is a problem. He is not the same kicker he used to be. He was never the greatest kicker of all time. That was Adam Vinatieri. Adam Vinatieri for the Patriots and Colts won 4 Super Bowls. He won 2 of them on game-winning walk-off field goals. He's the greatest kicker ever, and he played a long NFL career. This may be Justin Tucker's last year already because he sucks now. He missed like 2 field goals and an extra point this game, and look how much they lost by. They only lost by 5. So, Eagles looking good. Saquon Barkley's my MVP so far. And, yeah. We're going to Sunday Night Football. The Bills embarrassed the 49ers 35-10 in the snow. That are just playing a different game. Josh Allen threw a touchdown pass to himself, technically. That's fun. But yeah, that was Sunday Night Football. Then we get to Monday Night Football. The Cleveland Browns are defeated by the Denver Broncos 41-32. Jameis Winston threw for 497 yards, 4 touchdowns, but he threw 3 interceptions, 2 pick sixes. That's what you get sometimes with Jameis Winston. Broncos on a roll. They're 8-5. They started the season 0-2. They are really, really getting hot at the right time of the year. And we'll have to see what they're able to do. But anyway, guys, that is the NFL recap for Week 13. I want to thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments below. Did your team win this week? Or did they take the L? Let me know. Y'all have a good one. Thanks.